Good evening, this is Stormcastle. Today's book I want to look at in depth is Adventure Comics number 433, or Weird Adventure Comics 433. It came out February 28th, 1974. Cover art is pencils by Jim Aparo with Tatjana Wood as the colorist, and the story with the Spectre in the front is by Michael Fleisher with Jim Aparo doing the art. And this is one of the books I picked up in the last 2 weeks. I really wanted to go over. I loved this cover. Jumps out, and I was like, this looks really good. So, want to do this. And starting off, if you enjoyed this video, I'd prefer if you'd hit a like, a comment if you enjoyed it or what you thought about it, or if you have this book, if you even know it existed, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, or share with who you'd like. I still don't have a mat. I gotta get a mat. I had a bag that I was using. It's kind of like a flat surface, so it would break up across my desk, my laptop, but I accidentally threw it away the other day while I was putting some comics away and cleaning some things up. So for now, I'm going to be going in this. So with that, this is a book I'd picked up in the last couple weeks. So we're going to dive into this. It says script, Michael Fleisher, art, Jim Aparo, art continuity, Russell Carley, and editor, Joe Orlando. This is a DC book. And it says, in the world of mortal men, he is Jim Corrigan, detective, hard-boiled police detective, but to the leeches of the underworld, he is a spectre, awesome avenger of evil, an earthbound ghost who punishes evil with fearsome vengeance from beyond the grave. Join us now for the frightening story of the Swami and the Spectre. Please, you gotta let me out of here. You got to. Honestly, this is a nice piece of art, and love the way that they're in the spiritual sanctum of the great Swami Silali, a sand strong to the close. The spirits grow weaker now, ever weaker now. Every passing second, they're moving themselves further and further from our presence. For tonight our communion with them is over. Oh, Swami, you are magnificent tonight, simply magnificent. Remember to bring your donations next time, ladies, for although the filthy money disgusts me personally, without it, our great spiritual work could not continue. Don't worry, Swami. Swami, I'm sorry, but my husband refuses to let me have any more money for your great work. He refuses to believe in you, Swami. He calls you a faker and a con man. I've tried to show him how blind he is, but he won't listen. This is serious, Mrs. Vandergilt. Have you told your husband how his rash cynicism risks unleashing the unbridled wrath of the spirit of the world? I've tried everything, Swami. He's so pig-headed that... Try not to worry, Mrs. Vandergilt. Tonight I shall personally intercede with the spirit world on his behalf. I shall implore the spirits to overlook his narrow-minded skepticism. I only pray that I can save him from their wrath in time. Oh, thank you, Swami. Presently, I'm afraid that one of our sheep may be on the verge of leaving the fold. And Smiley, it seems that Mr. Vandergilt has lost faith in our great spiritual undertaking, and where the Vanderbilts go, others may follow. You want the spirit world to teach the old Gawker a lesson, boss? Why, yes, Smiley. Yes, I do. I think a bit of righteous anger from the astral plane would be most appropriate at this time. Until the next morning. Well, Ernie, how's it going? Think we'll be finishing the schedule? Can't see any reason why not, Mr. Vandergilt. All I gotta do is release the emergency brake, and wham. All I gotta do is release the emergency brake, and wham. That'll learn that Vanderbilt character ain't smart to mess with the occult. Yes, the ways of the spirit world are strange, and sometimes, Mr. Vandergilt, watch out the truck. Watch out the truck. Huh? And they're deadly. Crash. Soon. It looks like an accident, Mr. Vandergilt, but in case like this, we like to poke around a little bit. Sob. Oh, Lieutenant Corrigan, I knew something like this would happen. I was warned him, Sob. He just wouldn't listen. Warned about what, Mrs. Vandergilt? About offending the spirit of inhabitants of the spirit world by withdrawing support from the spiritual research of the great Swami Salal. Oh, look. We can guarantee jewelry. DC page 100. 100 page Shazam. Superboy, only 60 cents. Justice League of America. Tales of the Unexpected. Man, I'd like to find those books for 60 cents each. Swami Salal, he sat up in this? Why, headquarters has a file on this phone. This phone is as big as the yellow pages. I'll thank you to hold your tongue, Lieutenant. Swami Salal is a great spiritual leader. Yeah, well, thanks, Mrs. Vandergilt. You have my sincerest condolences, believe me. And as well as my promise to fail. Well, search call me Exalted Swami. Sometime later, okay, Punjab, or whatever you call yourself. Take me to the Swami. Sure, Lieutenant, the Swami welcomes all lost souls, even when they're cops. And so, my esteemed associate informs me that you seek words with me, Lieutenant Horgan. How may I be of service? A man named Vandergilt was killed this morning, flattened by a runaway dump truck. The lab boy says it was an accident, which is what I thought until his widow told me that he died right after he stopped making his regular contributions to your private spiritual slush fund. Wow, he must have been a mind reader, because I don't remember those. His widow, you mean Mrs. Vandergilt? A fine woman, yes. She's a member of my flock. But what are you suggesting, Lieutenant? That I murdered Mr. Vandergilt because he withdrew support from my work? No, not just yet, I'm not. But I'm warning you, Salal. Salal, you take one step out of line. You slip up just once and I'm going to nail your head to the wall. Remember that. I will, Lieutenant. Good day. You want the spirit world to lean on that creep boss? No need for that yet, Smiley. Corrigan doesn't really know anything. He's just fishing. There'll be plenty of time to get rid of him later. Later that afternoon, this is Gwendolyn Sterling. Sorry. This is Gwendolyn Sterling, Master. She comes seeking assistance in a grave spiritual matter. Ah, yes, my dear. How may I use my modest powers to help you? This is going to sound crazy, Swami, but since you're known as a renowned master of a cult, I thought maybe you'll help me. Shall we walk, Mrs. Sterling? Swami, I'm falling in love with a man who's, well, he's a ghost. I mean, he looks human and all, but no one knows he's a ghost, but sometimes he turns himself from this frightening thing into this ghostly spectre. Oh, brother, a complete fruitcake. Yes, but what exactly is the problem, Sterling? Well, he feels like he can't lead a normal life. So as long as he remains a spirit, is there any way his humanity could be restored so he could be free to be involved with me? Yes, I think I can help you, but I fear that what I must do will involve great expenses, perhaps greater than, oh, Swami, I'll pay anything. Good, that's very good. You see, there is a sacred rite which could, if performed properly, serve this astral link that binds your young man to the spirit world. Once free, you'll be wholly human and alive once again. But tell me, dear, who is this man? I promise not tell anyone, Swami, but I know I can trust you. He's a detective on the police force. His name is Jim Corrigan. Jim Cor? This changes things a little. Maybe I can bilk this idiot female and do away with the pesky cop Corrigan at the same time. Oh, Swami, will you help me? Sorry, my dog was making noise. Of course I will. You must call Mr. Corrigan and tell him to meet you tomorrow night at midnight at a certain abandoned cemetery where the spiritual emanations are particularly strong. My assistant will escort you there. Well, I remain here to communicate with the spirits through... Hi. It's okay. Sorry, my dog's having bad dreams about the spirit, about the Swami. My assistant will escort you there while I remain here to communicate through the spirits through my crystal sphere. But on no account must you inform Mr. Corrigan of the very reason for the meeting. Should you become aware of your motive, a break with the spirit will become impossible. Don't worry, Swami. He won't suspect a thing. I promise. And so the following night, You keep on meditating, Miss Sterling, while I go to the main gate to, great, Mr. Corrigan. He should be here any time now. All right. Here's that cemetery. Gwen certainly sounded mysterious on the phone. Wonder why she wants me here at this ungodly hour. Wonder what is that glowing is coming from behind that crypt. Where's Gwen anyways? In about 2 seconds, the spirit world's gonna have its revenge on you, you nosy creep. Oh, look at this. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's super classics. Here you go. Copper, catch, ha ha ha. What? Kablam! Moments later, what on earth was that explode? The knife, what are you doing here? Shut up, you dumb broad. Gwen summoned Jim Corrigan to this abandoned cemetery, but now she has need of the Spectre. Jim, help! Forget about him, gorgeous. Your boyfriend's a real spook now. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix him so you can join him. Fix it so you can join him. No, Smiley. It is you who are about to depart the mortal plane. Who? Who are you? I'm the Spectre. Oh. You never get me. I'm getting out of here. I don't know what he's... Huh? No, ghosts. I'm seeing ghosts. No, stay away from me, please. Ah! That's a good piece of art. Ah! Cough. Ah! Choke. The evil spirits of the long dead could not tolerate the stench of his evil. Now to speak with Gwendolyn is Jim Corrigan. Hello, Gwen. Oh, Jim, forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed. I went to Swami because I thought that maybe he could help us. He could help us. I understand, Gwen. Oh, Jim, things would be so wonderful if you were alive. I'm sorry, Gwen, but I'm not alive. As much as I care for you, a normal life cannot be mine. So as long as I have my unlikely mission. Remember that, Gwen. Remember. Oh, Jim. He's gone. Continued on third page following. Disney's Haunted Mansion. Played against him. Oh. Escape from the Crypt. Grave Robber's Reward. Vampire's Midnight Madness. MPC. Oh, they... Great scene kits with Zap Action. Huh. Touch the Zap Action. Oh, wow. They actually do... they're models. Yeah, they are models, aren't they? Yeah, man. This model scene. Zap Action is the famous Disney organist ready to play. Mansion with a haunting refrain. That's cool. Skip the Crypt. Grave Robber's Reward. The Vampire's Midnight Madness. Sorry. Meanwhile, concentrate, ladies. Concentrate. Let's work together to summon the spirits in the astral plane into our presence. By now, Corrigan's done for, and I can... Huh? Inside my crystal, I see... Well, it's some kind of a face. It is my face, evil Swami. The wrathful face of the Spectre. No. Stay away from me. I didn't do what I do, please. What's the matter, Swami? I don't know, maybe there's an evil spirit lurking in the room. Gasp, look. Oh, my dear Lord, the Swami, he turned into glass. Look out, the Swami, he's falling. Crash. Gasp, oh my God. Thus shatter the vile ambitions of all evil men. That is the way of the Spectre. And outside the Swami sanctuary, I shouldn't have been too hard on Gwen. After all, what she did, after all, she's got to love, and loving is part of life. The Bench Black Orchid now in The Phantom Stranger. You know, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to have to get more of those. And we have, let's see, above the black pit, staring down at the trapped Carib Indian. What have they done? Are they working for the Europeans or with the pit snakes coiled and ready to strike? Can't watch them. Can't watch them all. Death. Its fangs and their poison venom so close, yet stop. The Carib pirate still lives. Revolt and Revenge. Captain Fear. Art by... I can't read that. Story by Steve Skeates. And that's honestly some good detail. They're throwing a vine down to me. Why don't they know why they're doing this? But thank the gods they are. Motion me for head in that direction. Better do it as they suggest. They outnumber me, and besides, I have no idea if they're on the other side of mine. Into a small nearby hidden forest deep in the Haitian rainforest. That's the man up ahead. He's a Carib. Looks familiar. Yes, it is. Mupio Ferro. A friend of Captain Fear. A friend for the pleasant days before the Europeans came. Before Pharaoh left the island to become the pirate captain of a Chinese junk, ultimately to return here as a slave. It is indeed good to see you after all these years. These blacks were once all slaves at the Hernandez plantation. They've escaped now. They plan revenge. Just as I seek revenge for the way the Europeans slaughtered our people to take our possession of Ireland, we shall attack the plantation tonight. Destroy the Europeans and take the possession of the Hernandez plantation. Wait! You are with us, of course. Yes, I am, but your plan does not seem to go far enough. If you take possession, the plantation will be long before the other Europeans attack, destroy you. I believe I have a more complete plan. Listen. That night is filled with screams and shouts. The night attack begins. When the others continue fighting, Captain Fear and Mupo enter the main plantation building. They're quickly separated from one another. Then even as Pharaoh is engaged in battle, yeah, huh? That sounds like Senora Hernandez. Better get to her. Now you will pay like all European patients. Oh, please. No. Mupio, stop. The fighting has ended. The plantation is ours. There's no need for another killing. Besides, we need her alive if we are to make my plan work properly. Has anyone gone to secure any of her late husband's clothing? Yes, he should be back I am here. Good. Toss some of that over. Yes, an expensive-looking outfit is just what a captain should wear. Shortly, as Fear and the others lead the Senora towards one of her ships. Halt, who goes there? Oh, it is you, Senora Hernandez. I beg your pardon. Welcome aboard. The ship is ours. Nay, the others aboard this may easily bow down to a pirate band, but not I. You'll have to fight me to control the ship. Gladly. Like two prehistoric creatures fighting for control of their herd. Oh, that's pretty good action scene in like one panel. It's nice art. It says, my men have already set sails. We are ways out to sea, but we will not let that stop you from taking a little swim. Do not worry, my fine friend. We shall lower a boat to you, and we shall even give you some companies. Lower away, men. Now go row back to land. You have no further need of either of you. The ship continues on, heading towards new adventures, new acts of piracy. Will all those on board pledge to follow once and forever the new leader, Captain Fear. New issue unveiled during the last week of April. I enjoyed that. That was pretty good. I liked that. I liked that Spectre Adventure Comics. I enjoyed that story. I love superhero stuff, and honestly, I like these old Spectre things. And he's part of the JSA. I enjoy them also. Even though I'm a big Avengers guy, I like the JSA and JLA also. I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, because I really like that, and comment on what part you like best. I tried to keep the voices consistent in the first story, unlike the Tales of the Asgard, where I kind of meandered all over the place. Second story, Captain Fear, was pretty good too. I enjoyed this. Like I said, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Comment on what part you like best, what you thought was best, what you suggest I check out. If you try these, and subscribe if you haven't. And honestly, if you could share this with other people, I'd really appreciate it. And this is Storm Castle. I thank you for watching the video, and have a good evening.